Hello friends, and welcome to our very first episode of
Baking with Color.
Baking with Color. Could you imagine baking with color? What are we baking today?
Cookies.
All right, what kind of cookies?
Chocolate chip cookies with some chocolate squares.
Those aren't, you know what? Those aren't squares, you know. Those are skors. So skor is like a type of chocolate that, well, I bought this in a package where it's actually chopped up and it's really cool. There is a chocolate called Skor. Anyways, the ingredients are as follows. Alright guys, so I just wanted to let you know that this recipe, I'm pretty sure it can be found online, but I got it from my sister-in-law. So it's pretty cool and the kids love to make it. You like to make it, right?
Yeah, I love it.
We actually just made it at our nephew's birthday party, so we figured why not share it, right? Shout out to Abby. Okay, first we are going to be putting some flour in the bowl. Now that's 2 1/4 cups of flour. Yeah, kind of got it there. Good. Now just let you know the reason why I'm wearing gloves is because I'm going to be working with the dough, so we want to keep that nice and clean.
Can I have that, please?
Yeah, and then we have our baking soda. Dump that in, and some salt. Okay, so after we put all those dry ingredients in a bowl, we are going to mix them together. So Omi's going to mix that up for me. While Omi is mixing, I'm going to get some butter in my big bowl here. Now this is a cup of butter, room temperature.
That's a lot.
Yeah, I know, it's a lot of butter. Ugh. Okay, done. Butter. Now we have our light brown sugar. Brown sugar comes in all different shades. Perfect. It comes in all different shades. So we're going to combine this in this bowl here with the butter. I'll take this from you. And Swish, you can put the sugar in this bowl. Perfect. All right.
That's hard.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we got the sugar in the bowl. We also have our white sugar as well. So we're going to combine that in the bowl as well. Good. Perfect. And I think if you mix that up together, the mixer will be going pretty well. So if you get the hand mixer, you start to combine that. Now the chocolate chips and the skors we are going to save for last, okay?
That's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
Look, the crown.
Yeah. Now in between all of the mixing, I like to take either a spatula or you could use the whisk in this case and kind of scrape everything that's collected on the side and put it in the middle of the bowl. So go ahead, you can start mixing again. Okay, so we're gonna let that rest for just a bit. Now it has a creamy consistency and we want this to be a little more smooth. So we are going to add some eggs. So I have 2 eggs at room temperature. You're gonna crack it?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Crack the eggs. You do one and I'll do one. Or you want to do both? Okay. Pretty good.
It's a flavor.
No, you don't want to eat the shell. Perfect. All right. Now, I don't know about you. I have a fork here. I like to take out this white thing. West Indian people call it the eye of the egg. I just don't like to keep it in. I find that things turn out to be really fresh if you keep that little white part in. So I take it out. Now I've managed to perfect the art of doing it with the fork. However, some people actually do it with the shell. Perfect. And now we are going to add some vanilla extract to this mixture with the egg. You can mix that up and then we will eventually combine it. You like how that smells? Listen, if you don't want to remove the white part, you don't have to. You could just mix the egg up and put it in. Just my preference.
Like that.
Yeah, practice.
Should I mix it now?
Yeah, mix it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay, so we have our collection of bowls here. Like that. So as you can see, very creamy consistency.
Yeah.
You like that? Okay, and one thing I forgot to mention is while this is all, we're doing all of this mixing, the oven is actually supposed to be on at 350 degrees Celsius, okay? So by the time we finish all the mixing, the oven would have heated up, which means that we would be able to...
Don't let it spill.
I'll try not to put the cookies in the oven and it'll be all good. No need to use the cookie cutters, we just thought it'd be pretty cool to try and do some flower-shaped cookies. Now we are going to combine these two ingredients together. Now,
So which one is it?
what do you think?
I think this one.
Yeah. So we are going to start to add a little bit of the dry ingredients at a time, while Omi uses the hand mixer to combine everything together.
This?
Yeah, put it in. Now, try not to put too much flour at the same time because then your batter will get kind of clumpy. You don't want that. Now we want to ensure that it's evenly distributed, okay? That's the consistency we want to get there. Now, last but not least, we can start to add our chocolate chips, okay? So this is milk chocolate. You could put semi, dark, anything you want. So we're gonna add a little bit at a time. Now, normally this recipe calls for a whole cup. I just think that's too much sugar for these guys. I already put too much, like a lot of sugar in the recipe as it is. So now we are going to spoon it onto our tray. I have the tray lined with, you could use parchment paper, wax paper. And now be careful with these scoop size because the cookies,
It's gonna sink.
yeah, it's really big, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for now, just to save some time, what we're going to do is we're going to put 6 on the tray. We're going to stick this in the oven. Now, if you want chewy cookies, you leave it in the oven for about 10 minutes because the cookies actually continue baking after you take them out of the oven. And there you have it. We're done and baked to perfection, might I add. So, what do we have here?
We have chocolate chip cookies and square cookies.
Skor cookies. Now, mind you, both of them actually have chocolate chip. We just have more Skor chips on this one. Okay, couple things to keep in mind. You can put as many chocolate chips or Skors as you'd like. It all depends on what you like. Milk chocolate, semi-chocolate, more Skors, less Skors, the list goes on. Another thing, you might have a lot of batter left over. Feel free to wrap it in saran wrap, kind of looks like this. And we can put it in the what?
Freezer.
Yeah, in the freezer. So when we're ready to use it again, we just need to take it out, thaw it out, roll them in nice little, what?
Balls.
Yeah, and bake them. Okay, so what goes good with tea? Hear me, what goes good with tea? Could you imagine? What goes good with tea? What goes well with cookies, guys? Tea and
milk.
cheers. Love it. Jinx. All right, let's try these.
Okay.
I'm gonna try one of the Skors.
Let me try this.
Guys, they're really good. They're really good. Like, normally when I make these, I have to try, not even make these. This is actually the first time I'm making them, but normally when I bake cookies, I have to have at least 2, 3 with a cup of tea, and then I'm good. So, don't forget to what?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And listen, if you're not following me on Instagram, it's Color Their World. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.